When I say party, you say atmosphere. Party, atmosphere, party, atmosphere. I'm saying both there, aren't I? Welcome back to the video. Welcome to a 7 o'clock upload, just to confuse the entire world. The Euros have decided to do matches at 5 o'clock, which has really ruined my scheduling. Apparently people would rather watch that than my videos, so fair enough. I also did a video today where I spoke about England's 11 versus Scotland. If you like England or football or tactics or analysis and analytical chat, then that's the video for you. Do go check it out. But welcome back to AFC Thames with me, DoctorBenjyFM. It's a party atmosphere, viewers, as if I hadn't made that abundantly clear. And as you can see, if you look at the scores there, the table there, we are now 14th in the league table. I've just noticed our financial graph. That is hilarious. But we are 14th in the league table, and that is because since our draw against Wigan, things did not go better for us. We lost 6-4. That's right, 6-4 to Stoke City, and at that point I was starting to panic a lot, viewers. But wins against Southend, Hull City, draw against Barnsley, and victory versus Bristol Rovers. And well, what do you know? Things have turned round. The key reason for all of this, viewers, well, it's the main man. It's John Solomon. Last season played second fiddle to Below. This year has really started to turn it on. See hat-tricks in games across the board. I say across the board, in a few games most recently. And 13 goals in 14 games means that the championship top goal scorer right now is indeed John Solomon. And the good thing for us, of course, with these recent victories is that people have started to play a little bit better. And tactically, we've not changed anything at all other than the roles very subtly. But Agbaji, which I hope is how you say it, Agbaji, Bobby, we'll call him for now, has come in. It's an Irish name. Maybe it's an Irish heritage there that I don't understand. But he has been a real pivotal part of our renaissance in the league. Couple of assists for him as well. Out of nowhere, really, he's been playing games for us, and everything seems to have got better. So he remains in the side. Welsh is well and truly in the mud, viewers. So team-wise, going into this one, then the team is not necessarily what we'd expect it to be, but it's a winning side right now. So I don't really want to change it before the games we play today against Peterborough and Brentford. Let's see then, can we get some fun times rolling here, viewers? Interestingly, right now in the league table, it's worth saying that Brentford and Peterborough are very much in the relegation battle, which I still consider ourselves a part of. But if we win both games today, I will be talking about winning the title. So let's see how we get on. Doherty will be in goal, then Wyman, Fleet, Muggle, and Arumu will be at left back. Reed one side, Champion the other. Those two boys have started playing well. Let's see if we see more of it today. Agbaji will be alongside Wootton, with Soares and Solomon up front. Apparently, this is something for Suarez. So, you know, either are fine, I think. Definitely not, but it's fine. Now, from what I've been seeing from the boys recently, it's been looking good. We had one draw in there, but against the sides that are on paper a little easier to beat, maybe, we have been beating them. So let's see if that can continue here today. I've just got back from strawberry picking, so let's see if we can pick ourselves a couple of wins. Oh, that was weak, really. But I have been strawberry picking, and it was fantastic. If anyone would like to come strawberry picking with me, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll arrange a meet-up. We can all go strawberry picking together. One of the most middle-class meetups of all time, I think. Right? Strawberry picking middle class? I feel like it is if you do it in sort of, you know, sunglasses. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of strawberry picking. All I know is that I picked them. £4 a kilo it was. So, yeah, we've gone in on the strawberries as 38 minutes gone. It's been a highlight of this game, and that's why I'm talking to you about strawberry picking right now. As from our goalkeeper, it ends up at the feet of theirs. Carlson clears it to this right-hand side as Cooper takes it under control. And it's going to be a case now of can we make sure we stem any attacks that come from Peterborough and then work on things of our own. But actually, Reese has found a little bit of space, quite isolated. Two players go to meet him in the centre, but it's not really good enough as the ball forward is a little bit wayward, but now Champion on it. And I say his performances in recent times have seemed to have picked up at least as Wootton now drives forward with it. It's a good tackle for Muscat as the ball forward is a little weak. Champion plays it into the feet of Max, as now finds Wootton back towards Suarez. I mean, Soares, I called him there for a moment. Chap lips, we'll start calling him. Thames nil, Peterborough nil. 40 minutes gone, a short corner to be played by us as the ball played in, cleared away, and Peterborough deal with that quite well. So far, a pretty dull affair. I mean, the chances we've seen so far have been all us, really. I mean, we've seen them come forward, but then we countered from it. As they've got the ball again here, then. Are they going to be able to find their way through this time? As some nice possession for them in the centre of midfield as he takes on his man quite comfortably. It must be said, the ball out to that side is very good. Larkin, but Doherty's there, picks it up beautifully. Excellent goalkeeping from that man. And now can he find the ball forward as he launches it to the feet of Reed, goes to Wyman, whose ball forward is really, really good. Solomon is going to get there first. The keeper decides to kick it. It goes back to Wyman. That's one of the weirdest 1-2s you'll ever see, viewers. As Fleet now picks it up. He lofts it towards Solomon. Gets beyond his man. Solomon, he's dangerous from this position. Oh, it's a brilliant tackle. And it goes behind for a corner kick. So far, there's definitely one side that looked the more threatening, and that, fortunately for us, is us. As Reed plays a direct corner into the centre. That's not what's been instructed, and they clear it away. Okay, for a game that was 0-0 in the first half, it picked up towards the end. All right, team talk's gone well. Let's see. Can we now put together a goal or a move or a chance that's going to win us this game? That's the big question on the lips of everyone in the ground, viewers, as well as us here watching together along. As Reese on that right-hand side, we're going to have to put a challenge in and stop him from going any further. He gets to the byline. Fleet heads clear. Hassan, Hassan, I should probably say, is going to keep it alive. I'm just noticing here, this 2v2 at the back is something I'm a big fan of as they give it away. And now, Max, we're going to keep calling him Max, races forward. Can he find the finish? He can. Lovely stuff. It's Thames 1, Peter Brennell, as Max soars, or Suarez, or whatever his name is, Max Power, we'll call him. As, yeah, wonderful stuff there. Wotton, bit of pressure on that midfielder. Solomon gives it to Max. Say Max, Ben, for heaven's sake. As he races forward, and then the finish, it's the touch before the shot that really takes it away from the goalkeeper, and yeah, really fine finish. Now we lead. Can we now hold on to this? I do hope so. I'm going to praise the boys. They've taken a lead now, as they hated that. Do not praise us after scoring. They're not playing that well. They've got a few bookings in their team as well. I'm just conscious of the fact that we are pretty tired at this stage, and fresh legs might be the route to victory, as we're going to make a couple of changes. Carol and Tete is going to come on in the centre of midfield, or one of them on the centre, one of them on the right-hand side, just to freshen things up a little bit. As you can see, again, some of our boys are struggling a little bit. But so far, as the time is just ticking away here, it's looking pretty good. As Fleet makes a decent challenge, although we've seen us squander things before, viewers, whether that be defeat or draw. I'm very, very conscious with 5 minutes to go. And if they don't score from this, right, we are going to do just that. We're going to go to a more cautious style, waste as much time as possible, lower the tempo of things a little bit, and just try and see this out now. And I was going to make a change just to waste time, actually. Woodford's going to come on for Solomon on that side. As we've got a short corner, we know how dangerous we can be from these. Wyman has missed what almost was an open goal, it felt like. 5 minutes of added time. Can we hold on? A little bit of game management. And it seems as if, viewers, we're going to get the win. We are. Thames 1, Peter Brennell, just an assured 1-0 performance. You saw there the defence played absolutely brilliantly. A clean sheet too. And yeah, see, now I don't want to say promotion, viewers, but PROMO. Hang on, what? I think I was doing it right, but I panicked. Shun. So looking forward to it. Look at that, up to 12th now. See, we're motoring, viewers. Rum. This is the chainsaw of victory, viewers. Cut through Peterborough like a chainsaw. A train shore. A train shore. I just love strawberry picking. That's what I don't know. I'm starting to use. There was some pesticide used on those, and I haven't got a yogurt today. So sorry that there's not a yogurt update. People really enjoyed the yogurt-based content yesterday. So disappointing that I don't have one here today. I'm looking around as if a yogurt's going to turn up, and I'm going to go, just joking. Here's a yogurt. I've not got one. Annoying. Is it international break? We don't play for 12 days. Oh my god. Oh, this is poor planning, viewers. This is poor planning. Unlike the trip to strawberry picking, this is poor planning. All right then, next game up against Brentford. I realise I've gone too far, viewers. Welcome everybody. We've had a little bit of an injury crisis. A couple of boys have had to step out of the lineup. I can show it to you here though, through the tactics screen, thankfully. So Cook has come in at right back. We've had an injury to Wyman. He can't feature. And Waldig is going to have to play in the centre of midfield. Mixed reviews for Waldig, we'll describe it as. Yeah, I've had another injury in the centre as well. So a couple of changes. We need these boys up front to start converting chances into goals. Champions in fine form. We need the midfield to step up as well as those two boys up front. As I say, Brentford is the away game. And a game I'm hoping we can win. The international break has not done us any kind there. As a highlight, at the extreme start of the game, wearing the Dr. Benji branded third kit, as that is a big chance early on. For heaven, that is 13 seconds in. Oliver Blackman scores. Brentford 1, Thames 0. I was so positive after the first game. Oh god, we are barely a minute after. Fortunately, it was their throw, but we've ended up with a ball, and that is an interesting pass to the right hand side. And now Reed has got a lot of space in front of him. There's one man there, but he seems to just be making his way down this line as the man does try and get close to him. Reed cuts inside. Oh my word, the agility of the man, the way it's sort of shown in the engine as champion with a big chance. Those two boys combine, and well, at least we look like we're still up for it. Corners we played in, viewers. Yeah, just find something else to do when you see that happen, really. Don't concern yourself with corners. I'll tell you what, if the season ended right now, like this, and AFC Thames was sitting in 14th position, I know we're losing the current game, which isn't ideal, I'd be a happy boy. We're 5 points clear right now. We've played a couple of games more than some of the sides around us, but even so, this is pretty good. So just that sort of speaks volumes, really, of how good would a win be right here. Would maybe start the conversation, for me at least, of can we sneak into the playoffs late doors as Reed gets in behind his man. Tries to pull it back, can't quite do it. It's a corner. I'm going to start reading a book or something. Yeah, I just don't know read it. Yeah, just imagine it's going to be being cleared. Yeah, I thought so. That's typical, really, isn't it? Typical. It's another chance. This is from the corner, though, so let's expect very little as Reed is, well, he's somehow keeping the ball here. Cooks goes for God. It's a brilliant chance, actually. It turns out, as it's tipped behind for another corner. This time we'll play it short. It'll go Reed short to Agbaji as he is taking his time to then play it to a Brentford player. Fantastic work. All right, at half time then, if you look at the stats of the game there, you can see we've been pretty dominant in all areas. We just haven't scored. So if we stay the way we are, unlucky boys, things haven't gone right for us. Hopefully that keeps the idea of us winning fresh in the minds of the players, and we need to try and convert this good play really into a goal or something. I say something, I literally do mean a goal, as Wildig's header is a little bit wild. Reed's going to get there though. The indecision from that defender is going to cost them as Reed races forward. He's got to try and score from there, and he does. Wow, goes all the way. Andrew Reed, lovely work from him as the Thames boys behind the goal are absolutely massive, wearing the mustard yellow, and it's Brentford 1, Thames 1. Back on level terms, viewers. That was lovely stuff. You can see there the defender really should have done better. That was Unwin that should have made more of it. And Reed, well, he's got options there, but they don't really become available to him. So he just goes himself and finds the finish. The goalkeeping's quite poor, but we'll take it. 1-1. And, well, can we now win it? You can see, look, loads of sides on 21 points. If we can add 2 points right now to our tally this season, we'll go up to 9th position. Like, can we do it? Brentford with a chance, though, unless we can find a way to win the ball back and counter. It's some nice play from Brentford. He's raced it on goal. It was so easy. Peter Spencer. I mean, that was really good. We're getting towards that point now. Do we think about a change? Solomon, who is, as we sort of said at the start of the episode, right? He's the top goal scorer in the league right now. And obviously our top goal scorer as a result of that. But he's on a 6.4. He's really not finding a way into the game at all right now. I guess, do you keep him on because of his good form or because of his goal-scoring abilities, or do you take him off in favour of someone else? Reed's going to run forward again on that side. Of course, has already got a goal to his name, as he's got 2 men in the middle if he can find them. Another one arriving late in the box. Champions there. It could be so much more in those scenarios. I'm going to change Solomon and Saws round. I think that might be the way forward. I'm going to try and encourage the boys. About 20 minutes to go. Is there going to be a moment for us as Reed goes back? Again, these short corners. We've not scored one for a while. As Wildig now. He could have gone for goal there. He had so much space, but he doesn't do it. And now Wright wins it off. I was in a difficult position, and now plus, I think that is, or Pierce, maybe not plus. The I and the L, it's a difficult combination, viewers, you know. So we've all been there, haven't we? We've all been there. Champion's going to pick up the ball now, though, and race forward with it. And he's got maybe the run of Solomon. It's a little bit long, though, and it's easily cleared by the goalkeeper. But possession will be retained by us as Cook now brings the ball forward and launches it towards Max Saws. It doesn't quite happen for us. And then it's again Brentford, who have got so much space. Maggle's made a really good tackle, but it just falls to Blackman. We stumble in defence. Oliver Blackman makes it 3-1. And in a game that I thought we were coming into, we fall away. Brentford 3, Thames 1. It's probably too late to make changes, but we probably should anyway. Wildig struggled there. We're going to get him off. We're going to go 3 up front, I think, and just... I don't expect this to work, but I want to have more options in those wider areas, and maybe find through balls to those wide areas. We're obviously isolating our central player a lot, but the change hasn't quite happened yet. So when it does, I guess we'll see if that was a good move or not. Going to be a bit more cautious at the same time. I know we need 2 goals, but it's a matter of trying to keep the ball and then finding those key opportunities when they arise. As you can see, these 3v2 situations that we offer ourselves now. If we win the ball back and we can get it forward quickly, then we've got every chance at scoring a goal. But Equally, we are giving more time, more space to Brentford, and they might just use it, but Alnwick wins it back. And now this is the scenario we want ourselves in, really. Lots of players forward now. Solomon's great with the ball at his feet. As he races forward, he goes for goal from there. That is questionable. Oh no, we've given the ball away again. Brentford racing on a goal. Spencer, he's already scored in this game. He's going forwards. Peter Spencer is running the show for Brentford, and this is maybe just one of those situations in this league. Now, Brentford aren't having the most fantastic of seasons, but equally, quality-wise, I would bet good money they are going to be a better side than we are. And so this is just one of those things, I think, that we're going to get outdone more often than not. Doherty's had a pretty poor game in goal, actually, which is a bit surprising. And considering how good the defence were in the last game, only Fleet comes out of this one with any type of credit, really. We're not in a position right now to have a load of consistency this season, despite the fact I sort of thought we were finding it a little bit. This is a bit of a reality check that at any one time this can happen to us, and this is just we're just in one of those moments right now. Brentford, by the way, are just they're bang on it right now, and they might score again. I've never seen us make more lunging slide tackles in an attempt to win the ball back. As Max is through on goal, will he score from there? Sums up the day. They're going to score again. Blackburn, this is getting... Well, they haven't scored again, but this is getting quite ugly. All right, then. Fortunately for us, I mean, the stats of the game, I just saw them there. Like, I don't know, 60% of the ball, a higher XG, more shots on target, and we come away with a 4-1 defeat. I don't know. How do you read these types of games when you play your own saves? Do you just think, do you know what? It's one of those days, they've taken their chances and we haven't? Or is it a case of our chances not being good enough? The XG suggests that's not the case. But, I don't know, one of those games maybe that you just... Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them. Maybe the system matches up, like, not good for us. Maybe the fact we've had 2 players get injured during international break and we've lost that momentum a little bit. They're all factors, right? In the comments, though, what would you say was the underlying factor? Playing one central midfielder? Maybe that's the key. There we are, then. That's going to conclude today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, do remember to drop a like on it. I'll be back again tomorrow for some more with Love with Care. From Until next time, I'll see you again very soon. Look after yourselves. Take care. Goodbye.